are you all right?
Me?
Sure, fine. You mean you were just sitting here screaming and you're fine? Are you in some kind of trouble? Why is it every time something happens around here, everybody jumps to the conclusion that I'm in trouble? So, something has happened. Do you want to tell me about it? I can't. I can't tell anyone about it. All right. Then would you mind not screaming while I'm on top of a ladder? Kath? Yes? If I tell you, will you promise not to tell anybody? If you don't want me to, of course not. They've accepted me for the Peace Corps. They've what? I sent in an application about 6 weeks ago, and I just got this letter telling me to report. Pat, you're not old enough. Oh, so I stretched my age a little. It's the spirit that counts. I didn't even know they had a branch in Brooklyn Heights. Brooklyn Heights? I'm going to Africa!
Meet Kathy, who's lived most everywhere, from Zanzibar to Berkeley Square. But Kathy's only seen the sights a girl can see from Brooklyn Heights. What a crazy pair! But they're cousins, identical cousins all the way. One pair of matching bookends, different as night and day. Where Kathy adores a minuet, the ballet russe, and crepe Suzette. Our Patty loves to rock and roll, a hot dog makes her lose control. What a wild duet, still they're cousins, identical cousins, and you find they laugh alike, they walk alike, at times they even talk alike. You can lose your mind when cousins are two of a kind.
Patty, can't be serious about going to Africa with the Peace Corps. It's all said. What are your mother and father going to say? What can they say? I'm doing this for my country. I finally found something worthwhile to dedicate my life to. And nothing's going to stop me. When do you leave? I report to the training camp in 2 weeks. They say it's pretty rugged. I have to pass all kinds of exercise courses, and then they have classes in native customs and so on. You don't know anything about Africa. Oh, don't worry. By the time I get there, I'm going to be an expert. Listen to what I'm going to say. What did you say? Take me to your leader. Oh, God.
Don't stop. Go on playing. It sounded good.
I thought we were being attacked by the Indians.
Where'd you get the drum, Patty?
I borrowed it to do some research with.
That's African, isn't it?
Yeah.
I saw the masks in your room. You're getting very interested in Africa, aren't you, Patty?
Well, it's a fascinating country, Aunt Natalie.
Yeah. I thought the masks were of her.
Well, you'd make a great shrunken head.
You know, when I was a kid, I used to dream of going to Africa on a safari.
Yeah? Me too.
Well, who knows? Perhaps we'll all go one day.
Yeah. Or maybe just some of us.
Kichwavili vinatosha.
What are you doing? Oh, brushing up on my Swahili. Listen to this.
Kibanda kinya viumba vitatu.
The hut has 3 rooms. Oh, good. I wouldn't want it to be crowded.
Kikome kime vunjika kuna kotumatano.
The cup was broken on Wednesday. Oh, here's another one.
Angalia, ondo gere ingojena, hachakusema.
Leave this place and bring me your dog. Well, what if no one breaks a cup on Wednesday and they don't have a dog? You want to hear me count to 10? No.
Moja, mbili, tato, nane, site, tano, sada, nne, tisa, kunu.
How about that? Well, if you ever run across anyone with 10 broken cups in a 3-room hut, you'll be a smash. Paduga Paco si Pacubua pa Huencio.
What's that?
You're out of your head. What are you doing?
I'm getting in shape.
I thought you said they got you in shape down at the camp.
Oh, yeah, well, I'm getting in shape. To get in shape, I don't want to flunk the test. Hey, you want to see me do something graceful? Watch this. You ready? Oh, Captain! Help me, will you? Pass me to my arm. Oh, no, wait a minute.
Patty, what are you doing? It must be 100 degrees in here. Uh-huh. That's the idea. I'm getting used to the heat. Those jungles can be murder. Oh, Ross. Do me a favor, will you?
No,
There's a quarter in it.
that's different. What do you want?
A green salamander.
You know, for a minute, I thought you said you wanted a green salamander.
That's what I said.
And you give me a quarter for it?
That's right.
I'll make you a deal. 5 for $1.
One will be plenty, thanks.
I'll be right back.
What do you want a green salamander for? It says here that we have to live like the natives of the country we're in. Share the same kind of living accommodations, eat the same kind of food. In some parts of Africa, green salamanders are considered a rare delicacy.
Here he is.
Oh, here's your quarter.
Boy, you don't know the trouble I went through getting him. What are you gonna do with him?
Gonna eat him.
You're funny.
Green, isn't he? They usually are, yeah. Well, he looks delicious. He's jumping around. I wonder if he has enough air in there. What difference does it make? He's not a pet. He's your lunch. Yeah. Gee, he's awfully thin. You think I should have a fatter one? You're starving. I am not. It's just he looks so young. His mother and father could be looking for him. Hello. Hello, little fella. Aw, he's really cute. He has a personality. Why don't you do a circus act with him and eat him as an encore? Very funny. Ross! Aren't you going to eat him? How can I? I've grown accustomed to his face. Take him out and let him go.
You mean you don't want him anymore?
I had a big breakfast.
Boy, your husband's gonna lead an interesting life.
Let's see what other native foods they have. Oh, here's one. Grass soup. Sounds delicious. Smells great. It smells like a lawn at high noon. Want to taste some? No, thank you. Beautiful. Well, how was your grass soup? Needs mowing.
What's all this about Patty and the Peace Corps?
Oh, Richard, you've got to talk to her. This time she's really gone too far.
Yeah, Africa's about as far as you can go. When did all this happen?
Do you remember those pictures they showed about the Peace Corps in school about 6 weeks ago?
Sure. Volunteers working in Tanganyika.
Well, you know Patty. She got carried away again. She sent in an application, and they accepted her.
But you have to be 18.
She figures that by the time they find out she's not 18, she will have saved Africa.
Where is she now?
Up in her room.
Just leave her to me.
Thank you, Richard. Come in. Oh, hi, Rich. What are you doing here?
I just happened to be on a safari, and I thought I'd drop in. What's this about going to Africa?
Yeah. I'm going to join the great humanitarians. Albert Schweitzer, Clara Barton, Betsy Ross, Patty Lane.
Have you told your mother and father yet?
No, and I'm not going to tell them till the last minute. Then they won't be able to stop me. I'm calling it Operation Hush Hush.
Oh, why don't you call it Operation Nut Nut?
What's the matter? Have you got something against the Peace Corps?
Against it? I'm trying to protect it. What do you think your folks are going to say when they find out?
What can they say, Richard? I'm doing it for my country.
Well, what do you know about Africa?
Heaps! I've read every one of these. Africa, the Dark Continent, Land of the Mau Mau, Bobo the Jungle Boy, Customs in Africa.
Well, what are you going to do there?
I am going to teach them English.
You? Teach English?
What is so funny about that?
Well, I wonder how you say longidioso, gung-ho, and bye in Swahili.
Don't you worry. I'm not going to have any trouble communicating with them. You know, a lot of people think that the Peace Corps just wants college graduates and experts. But that's not true. A little skill can go a long way in those countries. Rich, why don't you come with me?
Me? Go to Africa?
Yeah.
Oh, my father wouldn't even let me go to the game in Hoboken last night.
Okay. You're missing a great adventure. I'll think of you at night, Richard, when the campfires are lighted. And all around me, I hear the roar of the lions. And the tromp, tromp, tromp of the elephant herds.
Sure sounds exciting.
Yeah, just think. The jungles are alive with millions of animals that don't exist anywhere else in the world. Ah! It's like a primeval paradise. Man, pitted against raw nature. Well, did you talk her out of it?
Talk her out of it? She darn near talked me into it.
Hi, Patty.
Oh, hi, Tom.
Can I talk to you?
Sure. Pull up a chair. You want a soda?
Oh, no, thanks. This is official business. I want to do an interview for the school paper.
Sure. Anything for the good old bugle.
There's this crazy rumor going around that you're going to Africa with the Peace Corps.
Miti mitano ilitosha.
What?
Take off your shoes when you come into the garden.
Oh, yeah. Well, is it true?
Naam.
No.
Naam means yes. I seem to be the only one around here who knows what I'm talking about.
What made you decide to go?
Well, Tom, we have to do what we can, where we can, when we can. I want to light a candle in the darkness. I have a fantastic ear for languages. Mto, mbuzi, kaka, faruha, kabunga. Take the goat out of the house.
It's awfully quiet around here. Wonder where the kids are.
Oh, they'll be along soon. It's almost dinner time.
Oh, Brooklyn Heights Bugle. See what our competition is doing. Hey, look at this. Brooklyn Heights girl going to Africa for the Peace Corps. Isn't that exciting? I wonder if Patty knows her.
Think how proud her parents must be.
Yeah.
Just a minute. Come in. Hi, folks.
Oh, what are you all dressed up for?
Me? Dressed up? It's for a school play. I was rehearsing.
Well, you didn't tell us anything about it.
Well, it came up suddenly.
Well, what's it about?
It's, the play is about this girl.
What's the plot?
Well, she gets tired of people saying that teenagers are nothing but juvenile delinquents. So, she decides to do something about it. She joins the Peace Corps and tries to help people who aren't as lucky as she is.
Is she lucky?
Oh, yeah. She's got everything. Wonderful mother and father. Great kid brother. Beautiful home.
And she's willing to give all that up to go to faraway places and help others?
She feels she has to. Somebody has to do it.
She sounds like quite a girl, this character.
Nah. She's pretty average. She just figures it's time she started giving. Can't take all your life, Papa.
How does the play end?
Well, she goes off to Africa and tries to do a good job.
The minimum period of service in the Peace Corps is 2 years.
Yeah, I know.
I imagine that would be rather hard on her mother and father.
She's sorry about that.
She is.
Mm-hmm. She's not trying to hurt anyone. She's just trying to do something good. Something important. For the first time in her life.
Well, it sounds like a very interesting play. We'll be sure to go see it.
Yes, we must. We've got to stop her.
We can't just say no to her, Nat. Not about something as important as this. We have to find some way to make her realize she mustn't go.
How do we do that?
We pray for a miracle. Who knows? That could be it.
Like, hi.
Oh, it's you. Hello, Richard.
Hi, Richard.
Is Patty ready?
I don't think she's dressed to go bowling.
Oh, we're not going bowling. I'm taking her to the hospital.
To the hospital? Is she sick?
Nope. She's a volunteer nurse, and this is her night to work there.
A volunteer nurse?
Sure. Patty does a lot of stuff like that.
Does she? Come on in, Richard. Tell us about this work that Patty does, Richard. Sit down.
Oh, thanks. Well, last month, she was in charge of an old clothes drive at the settlement house. And before that, she made speeches for the Fresh Air Fund. She raised quite a bit of money. Patty's a talker.
She didn't say one word about any of this.
Well, what is there to say? You just do it because you want to help. Patty works with the orphan kids at the settlement house. She reads to them and tells them stories. She's great.
Is she?
Have an apple, Richard.
Oh, thanks. And next month, the care drive is coming up. She'll be working on that. Next month is going to be a very exciting month.
Did you know Patty was going to Africa?
Africa? I'm sure glad you asked me that, sir. What was that question?
Never mind. I think you've already answered it. You know what you are, Richard?
Stool pigeon.
You're a miracle man. Natalie, would you entertain our guest for a few minutes? I'm going to go up and talk to our daughter.
Good luck.
Patty'll kill me.
Patty?
Yeah, Papa?
Richard's here to pick you up.
Richard?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I forgot. It's Thursday night. Okay, will you tell him I'll be right down?
Mm-hmm. Where are you off to?
Oh, I'm just going to spend a couple of hours downtown.
With the orphan children?
That Richard has a big mouth.
Well, you're not ashamed of it, are you?
No, of course not.
Well, I figure there are talkers and there are doers. If you're going to do something, do it, and don't talk about it.
It's an interesting philosophy. Do you enjoy your work there?
Oh, yeah. Talk about characters. You should meet some of them sometime. There's this one little boy, Slugger Smith, always laughing. And another little girl. Her name is Babe X. Isn't that a nutty name? She spells it capital E-X. She has beautiful long black hair and great big brown eyes. She's going to grow up to be a dress designer. There's another little girl. Susie Harvey. She has a beautiful voice. She can sing anything.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. I bring her a record album one week, and the next week she has the whole thing memorized.
No kidding.
The greatest character of all is little Petey Peterson. You know, I bring him books on rockets and planes and things, and he doesn't read them. He eats them. He's going to grow up to be an astronaut. You know what he did on my last birthday? He built me a rocket, and I lit the thing, and it took off into the air, and a streamer came out of it spelling happy birthday. All the kids stood around singing happy birthday. I cried like a baby.
Kids must really love you a lot.
Oh, they've done a lot for me, Papa. More than I've done for them.
I'll bet they'd miss you terribly if you went away.
What do you mean?
Well, I was thinking about this play of yours, this girl who goes off to join the Peace Corps.
Yeah?
Well, you know, she sounds like the kind of a girl who'd be involved in worthwhile projects at home, too.
I guess so.
You know, I'd like to suggest a change in the plot of that play.
What kind of change?
Well, supposing this girl were too young to go off to Africa. And
She's not too young.
well, now, let me finish. And supposing that it weren't really necessary for her to go anywhere to do the things that she wants to do. And she's interested in helping people who really need help, right?
Right.
Well, don't you see, Patty, if she went away to help other people, she'd be walking out on Babe X and Susie Harvey and Petey Peterson, wouldn't she?
Not walking out exactly. She has to do it.
Of course, on the other hand, maybe they'd never even miss her.
Oh, yes, they would. They'd miss her. You really think she'd be walking out, huh?
I think the most important thing she can do is to finish the work she started.
You knew there was no play.
Yeah.
You and Mom very angry?
No, angry is not the word, honey. The word is proud.
Thank you, Papa. I suppose I should have told you. I guess I just got carried away by the glamour of it. You can call eating green salamanders and grass soup glamorous.
Now, you know, someday, if you want to get involved in something like the Peace Corps, I think it would be wonderful.
Okay, when I'm old enough, I'll go. Until then, the rest of the world will have to wait until I take care of North America.
Good.
I'll be the only girl in Brooklyn Heights High who speaks Swahili.
I'm getting kind of hungry. Where's Patty?
I'm sure she'll be along any minute.
Well, she invites me to dinner, and she's not even here.
I think she went to pick up her date.
Her date? I'm her date.
Oh, she's interested in somebody else, Richard.
When she's got me?
That's women for you.
Oh, hi, group. Sorry I'm late. Come on in, group. There we go. I'd like you to meet Slugger Smith. And this is Babe X. She's the dress designer. And this is Susie Harvey. She's going to sing for us after dinner. And here's Petey Peterson. He brought his rocket along. He's going to show us how it works.
Hi, kids. Welcome to the lane home.
Why didn't somebody tell me?
Here's Kathy, who's lived most everywhere, from Zanzibar to Berkeley Square. But Patty's only seen the sights a girl can see from Brooklyn Heights. What a crazy pair! But they're cousins, identical cousins, and you'll find They walk alike, at times they even talk alike. You can lose your mind when cousins are two of a kind.
What's going on down there? Patty? Patty? Patty, are you all right? Me? Sure, I'm fine. You mean you were just sitting here screaming and you're fine? Are you in some kind of trouble?
Why is it every time something happens around here, everybody jumps to the conclusion that I'm in trouble?
So, something has happened. Do you want to tell me about it?
I can't. I can't tell anyone about it.
All right. Then would you mind not screaming while I'm on top of a ladder? Kath? Yes? If I tell you, will you promise not to tell anybody? If you don't want me to, of course not.
They've accepted me for the Peace Corps.
They've what?
I sent in an application about 6 weeks ago, and I just got this letter telling me to report.
Pat, you're not old enough.
Oh, so I stretched my age a little. It's the spirit that counts.
I didn't even know they had a branch in Brooklyn Heights.
Brooklyn Heights? I'm going to Africa!
Meet Kathy, who's lived most everywhere, from Zanzibar to Berkeley Square. But Patty's only seen the sights a girl can see from Brooklyn Heights. What a crazy pair! But they're cousins, identical cousins all the way. One pair of matching bookends, different as night and day. Where Kathy adores a minuet, the ballet russe, and crepe Suzette. Our Patty loves to rock and roll, a hot dog makes her lose control. What a wild duet, still they're cousins, identical cousins, and you find
They laugh alike,
they walk alike, at times they even talk alike. You can lose your mind